the Reds got. Then they signed Josh Hamilton. I think they signed Josh Hamilton from the Pirates. Well, he's a Cincinnati guy. He was born
on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
Well, hello, everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health Systems Court in St. Mary's, Ohio, for another Rider Nation Station sports presentation of boys high school basketball, where this afternoon it's the St. Mary's Rough Riders hosting the St. Henry Redskins in a non-league affair. I'm Joe Hurlbert, and I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of tonight's contest. Joining me, as always, is Derek J., and we added a new face in the booth tonight, Andy Rammel. Andy, glad to have you along. He'll be down there on the computer. No stranger to statistics, if I might add, so glad to have you along.
A little bit of math coming today. So
Well, Derek, the St. Henry Redskins come in, and they're coming in with a record of 16-4, 7-2 in the MAC, and I'll tell you right now they're playing good basketball.
That's right. They've only lost one game since December 15th, and that was to Delphos St. John's, who, as many folks may have seen last night, hit a wild buzzer beater to take the MAC crown last night at Coldwater. So they're third place in the MAC, have an excellent record, having an excellent season. They're coming under Coach Rosenbeck, who's in his 15th year now at St. Henry. A little St. Mary's connection there. He got his first job out of college after playing for another St. Mary's connection, Damon Goodwin at Capital University.
Really?
But after his college career, then coached at St. Mary's, was the freshman basketball coach here for 3 years, and then took over at the Redskins. And his wife, another St. Mary's connection, was a volleyball coach. Trish Naisman, now Rosenbeck, is the volleyball coach at St. Henry. So a lot of St. Mary's connections there over in St. Henry. But the Redskins are led in scoring on the year by Evan Bowers, averaging just under 20 a game at 19.9 points, and also averaging 9.9 rebounds a game. So nearly a double-double. He's kind of the face of the group for the year. He was first-team All-MAC last year as a junior. And then they kind of got a dynamic duo, maybe a little bit like Jason Evan for St. Mary's, but is Luke Bikey, averaging 14.8 points a game and 6 rebounds a game. So some size there. Those two guys are 6'3" and 6'5". They'll be very physical, and in talking to Coach Rosenbeck before the game, that was one of the keys that he talked about, was being really physical with the Riders. I think that's maybe especially important after the Riders playing a 2 overtime game last night, maybe a little tired legs coming in tonight. So they'll be very physical with the Riders, and obviously he's worried about Evan Anksman.
Well, I go way back with the St. Henry Redskins when legendary Hall of Fame coach Fran Gilbo coached there. Of course, he guided them to a couple of state tournaments. That was when they had Bobby Hoying and Jeff Hardings played, and Scott Brunswick. But back
some decent athletes.
They were pretty decent. But back in the day, they really solely relied a lot on the three-point shot. But I don't think that's the case with this team this year.
That's right, and it wasn't just limited to Coach Goubeau. The Redskins have been very perimeter-oriented, especially when I played with Ryan Mikesell, Mitch Stahman, a couple dynamic guards there. But only 32% of their total field goal attempts come from behind the three-point line, which 20 years ago that would have been a lot, but nowadays that's really not a lot.
Yeah.
For perspective, the Riders shoot 42% of their total field goal attempts from behind the three-point line. So not perimeter-oriented, very physical. They'll try to pound it down low.
Well, speaking of the Riders, they won last night in double overtime over the Bath Wildcats, and they run their record to 14-6 overall, 5-3 in the Western Buckeye League. And you have some interesting facts on the Riders.
Yeah, so we'll do a little history here with the Riders, talking mainly about Evan Anksman and Jace Turner here, approaching some historical record milestones. So Evan Anksman last night scored 14 points, which put him into 10th place all-time in the Riders scoring record. So he passed Troy Crouch last night, who was a great player in the late 80s, 90s, ended up playing at Shawnee State collegiately. But so Evan now has 920 career points. That puts him 31 points behind John Kinzel, who is currently 9th place. So maybe with a great night, Evan can drop into 9th, but that might be against Salina. Some records that Evan's getting to here. So he has 415 total points on the season, averaging 20.8 points per game. But he's now the 10th player to score 400 points in a season, and he has made 64 three-pointers on the season. That is 3 away from tying Austin James' single-season record of 67. So some historical milestones to keep in mind for tonight that are definitely in reach for Evan. And then we can move over to Jace Turner, who grabbed his 500, went over 500 rebounds on his career. He grabbed 13 of them last night. So he became the 6th player in Rider history to grab 500 rebounds. He is at 886 career points. And if he would get to 900 tonight, which obviously only 14 away, very possible. If he gets to 900, he would be, I believe, only the 4th player in Rider history to have 900 points, 500 rebounds. So some big historical milestones coming up that are obviously very doable for the Riders, and hopefully maybe along the way can get a win against a very good St. Henry team.
Well, the Riders will stay right with there as we talk about them. They've been a fun team to watch, and it seems like throughout the course of the season, it's not just one player. One like Evan Anksman had 14 last night. Jace Turner had 20 plus. So in some days, Jace Turner has 14, 15 points, and then Evan Anksman. It seems like, but then last night in the game against Bath, all of a sudden, Cobain Owens comes to life and really helped them in their double overtime win.
That's right. He had 11 points and 5 assists and really played a very good game from the floor. Sometimes a lot of what Cobain does doesn't show up in the stat sheet, not turning the ball over, getting the offense started, and then obviously 5 assists is very key. But it is key for the Riders to get that extra contribution from somebody besides Turner and Anksman, because especially as the season's gone along, it's gotten harder for Evan to score just because everybody is so worried about trying to stop him. So it'll be important tonight, especially against the Redskins, who under Coach Rosenbeck have always been a really good defensive team. It'll be important for somebody else to step up tonight. Who that'll be, we'll see. But it'll definitely be important for one of those other 4 guys that usually rotate in beyond Turner and Anksman to give them some offense.
Well, I think one of the drawbacks for the Riders, if there is a drawback on the course of the season, is as their bench strength. They don't go very deep. Brennan Stager will come off the bench, and he'll be the 6th man off the bench. And other than that, that's about as deep as Coach Hagemeyer will go. So, here we are at the 19th game of the season, or the 20th game of the season, and you would think legs would start to get weary at this point, but of course they're kids, and they can bounce back. But I'll tell you what, they're going to have to put it together on the floor to play with the St. Henry Redskins tonight.
Yeah, and usually as the season goes on, your conditioning gets really honed in, and by the end of the season, it's really hard to get tired. However, I think it's important to note is with that double overtime game last night, only playing 6 players, that means guys are logging a lot of minutes. And then with the early start times that the Riders have been using these last couple of years, the 4 p.m. start, you have less than 24 hours to recover from last night's game. So playing a lot of minutes last night, then looking at 18-ish hours, and you're already playing again. I think that'll definitely play a factor. We'll see how the Riders handle that tonight.
Well, let's pull Andy into the conversation. Andy, you've pretty much seen the Riders as far as this season is concerned, because you're the statistician over there on along the court. What stands out to you as far as this ball club this year?
Well, I think, like Derek was talking about, if you can get that third option to score, it's much more difficult to defend a 3-headed monster than just the 2. One post, one perimeter guy. If you can get that third slashy kind of guy, you open up opportunities for your big 2 to get uncontested momentum kind of shots. And when we seem to get those things going and get transition baskets off of turnovers defensively, we're tough to beat. And it's a lot of fun to watch those guys that way. When our defense gets a little less productive, and we let teams settle into their offensive flow, it puts a lot of pressure on those big 2 seniors to produce every time down the court. And St. Henry's the kind of team that's going to test that. They're gonna push the pace. They're going to try and dictate with both their defense and their offense, and turn it into their kind of game.
And they're a high-scoring team too. They're the top-scoring team in the MAC at almost 64 points a game. So
it should be an interesting non-league affair here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court between the St. Mary's Riders and the St. Mary's, did I say St. Henry Redskins? St. Mary's Rough Riders. Did I say St. Henry Riders? Well, who knows what I said. But anyhow, right now they're lowering the flag for the playing of our national anthem. We're going to step away. We'll come back with the introduction of players and the tip-off of this afternoon's contest right after this.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Hey Rider Nation, you interested in learning how to play pickleball or looking for a place to play? Check out Grand Lake Pickleball, the area's only indoor professional pickleball facility. Grand Lake Pickleball is located at 575 Greenville Road in St. Mary's.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek Jay and Andy Rammel for this non-league contest between the St. Henry Redskins and the St. Mary's Rough Riders. And I want to pass along the way that next Thursday night we'll be back to bring you the first round of the girls sectional tournament as the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders host the Kenton Lady Wildcats. And then on Friday, we'll have the season finale in boys basketball as the Salina Bulldogs will be here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court to take on the Rough Riders, and that will conclude the regular season for the boys. And then, of course, the following week they will be here as they host the Kenton Wildcats in the first round of the tournament. I think the Riders drew the 5th seed.
I'm not sure offhand.
6th. So, but anyhow, they host. So obviously, as you're seeded, if you're a higher seed in the tournament bracket, you host. And I think that goes for the first 2 rounds. So we'll see how that all plays out. But nonetheless, the Riders will have their hands full tonight as the St. Henry Redskins, the high-scoring St. Henry Redskins, as I mentioned, come here to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. You know, we talked about, Andy mentioned about like another player stepping up. We failed to mention, and Noah Payne, you know, can stand up, and Noah can hit the outside shot. He can hit the three-point shot, which could benefit the Riders here tonight.
He's definitely been that third option from an outside standpoint. Him along with Alex Haney slash into the basket. He's had, Derek and I were talking pregame, that a lot of teams are not really guarding Alex out on the perimeter, but you have to respect him as a scorer. And if he can get that going, those can be the difference makers.
Yeah, we've seen that many times this year. Opposing defenses, when Alex gets the ball beyond the arc, you know, the closest defensive player is probably within 12 feet of him. So they don't respect his shot, but I'll tell you what, if he would hit about 2 or 3 of those threes, that would change their perspective a little bit.
Well, I think you got to be careful to not ask him to be something he's not.
Correct.
And so if he can do it on the defensive end, generate the turnover, and then leak out and get those easy layups, those are momentum baskets that he's scored a lot this year. Again, I'm not sure that Coach Hagemeyer is going to ask Alex to put up 3 after 3 after 3, even unguarded, but he does a nice job of catching it on the wing and attacking the rim, drawing defenders to him inside that box, and then dishing off to an active guy on the backside. They do a good job of that.
Absolutely.
And if he can keep that going, that'll be critical for tonight, I think.
Well, I think another big key is the Riders protecting the basketball. They've been prone to the turnover the last few ball games, and you know this will be no different. They're going to have to protect the basketball because St. Henry could take advantage of the turnover.
They're a team that has historically sped you up and got those live ball turnovers turn into quick and easy baskets for them. And if they can do that, that'll put us at a definite disadvantage. And so you gotta handle the pressure. You gotta count on your press breaking systems.
And then attack it.
And then attack. Yeah, make them pay. Make them pay for gambling and for jumping in passing lanes. And we have the guys to do that. It's just if we can control our turnovers and take advantage of the ones we get.
Absolutely.
I mean, that'll be it.
Absolutely. Well, the Rough Riders will put on the floor just so far that has been introduced to this crowd here tonight. Cobain Owens, Noah Payne, and Alex Haney. Evan Anksman has just been introduced. And then rounding out the starting 5 for St. Mary's will be Jace Turner. So the Riders will put 3 seniors, 2 juniors on the floor. Well, while the St. Henry Redskins will put Devin Delzett, Caden Bergman, Evan Bowers, Logan Link, and Luke Bikey on the floor, all seniors. So they've got a veteran club they put on the floor, and I'm sure they played together many, many years. So
Yeah, last year St. Henry was 14-12. The year before, slightly worse, so they've just kind of built up slightly over the last 3 years. This is kind of the blossoming of this group for Coach Rosenbach.
It's the St. Henry Redskins, the St. Mary's Rough Riders here on Rider Nation Station. Glad to have you along wherever you may be watching. We wish both Rich and Doug Spencer safe travels as they're traveling to various locations today. We want to thank Logan Yelton for stepping in. He'll be pushing all the buttons along with Mark Huber and Kelly J on our cameras this afternoon. So the Riders control the tip. Turner, there you go.
There's that cut.
Exactly what Andy was talking about. The slashing through the paint, unfortunately, was not able to finish.
It was really good movement from the Riders. It looked like the Redskins were in a little bit of a 2-3 zone there to start the game, and they moved well through it. That's what you got to do. You can't stay still on a 3-2.
Three-point shot put up by Bikey won't go. Rebound comes down to Owens. Payne back to Owens. Angstman's going to launch a three. Got
there
it.
There it is.
Fowler TV three-point goal by Evan Angstman. There you see it on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay, and Evan Bowers tries a three-point shot to answer. Does not fall. Here comes the Riders the other way.
It was really good to see that go in for Evan Angstman. Had kind of a cold shooting night last night. Was 2 for 9 from 3. So that's going to do nothing but good things for his confidence.
Turner down low, drop steps, goes up with the hook. Nice move by Jace Turner. Riders jump out to a 5-0 lead on the American Legion scoreboard. Here comes the Skins. Spin move by Bikey. Nope, won't go. Rebound, Turner. Owens. Angstman's going to launch a three. Got it!
There it is.
A Fowler TV three-point goal, and St. Henry wants timeout with the score. St. Mary's Rough Riders 8, St. Henry Redskins nothing. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the Public Library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
6:13 remaining here in the first quarter. The Riders have jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Bikey with the basketball. Drop it down to Bowers. Bowers going against Turner, goes up with a shot, rolls around, falls through. First 2 points for the St. Henry Redskins.
Do you find yourself faced?
Ball knocked out of bounds by Delzite. Noah Payne, Jace Turner. Turner takes it to the hole, give it back to Owens. Noah Payne. Haney. To Turner. To Cobain Owens for three. Nope, won't go. Rebound, tipped and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jace Turner.
Well, that was a great look for Owens. He's actually, percentage-wise, the Riders' best three-point shooter, shooting 45% on the year. Just hasn't taken that many, but excellent look there.
Logan Link. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. It'll be St. Henry's basketball under their own basket as Devin Delzite will trigger it in. Bergman, spin move, and the paint goes up, and it falls through.
That right there is what's really been giving the Riders trouble these last few games. That they're in their double overtime win, and then their loss against Elida was giving up way too much penetration.
Angstman's three-point shot does not fall. Here comes the St. Henry Redskins. Bowers, spin in the paint, goes up with a mini hook, won't go. Angstman runs it down. They're fighting for the basketball. People on the floor. Last touch by Alex Haney. The ball will be Skins' ball. And here comes Brennan Steger off the bench. Alex Haney will have a seat.
Steger hit a real crucial shot in the second overtime last night against Bath, 3 that kind of stemmed the tide and gave them the lead that they kept for the rest of the game.
Bergman goes up with the shot, falls through. And it's 8-6 on the American Legion scoreboard.
Big mismatch there.
Foul underneath, going to be on a push. It's going to be called on Caden Bergman. His first, team's first.
Good job of Jace Turner there, kind of recognizing that he had the huge mismatch on Bergman there and calling for the ball and got himself a foul for it.
Turner. Drop it down to Owens. Chase needs help. Owens, nice ball fake, goes up with his shot. Got it. Nice pull-up jumper by Cobain Owens.
Really set up by the ball fake. That was a great ball fake. Got himself an easy shot by using his fakes.
Bowers, no foul. Just lowered his shoulder. I'm surprised that wasn't a call.
Yeah, I think that was definitely an offensive foul. Jace was moving, but I think Bowers really initiated the contact there. Kind of surprised there was no
Turner
call.
underneath off the glass, missed an easy one, goes up with a shot, missed it.
I think Jace was just surprised that he was that open. He turned around, there was nobody there, and maybe psyched himself out a little bit.
So at the line will be Jace Turner.
Turner's a 70% free throw shooter on the season. A little bit down from where he was last year, actually, but just hasn't shot many attempts.
It's going to stay there. Falls through. And it had the look that it was just going to set up there.
I'm not sure I've ever seen anything stay there. I've seen shots get wedged, but never seen a live ball sit.
Jace gets them both. Riders back up to a 4-point lead, 12-8. Ball stolen by the Rough Riders. Turner has it. Nice ball fake, goes off the glass. Nice little hook shot off the glass.
Good job by Turner to use his fakes there and really use his height over Bowers. He has an extra probably good 3 inches on Bowers. Bowers is strong, but he's not that tall. So Jace can really use his length there.
Hayden Beckman with the basketball. Turnover. All the way down it comes to Angstman, goes up with a shot. Now they're going to call a charge on that one.
That's a bad call. We'll see on the instant replay here.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989.
Kind of tough to tell there on the Schaff Auto replay, but
I don't think he was set.
Yeah, to me, I thought he was moving way too much.
There you see it.
Yeah.
So the offensive foul is on Angstman. Logan Link with the basketball. Oh. Nice defense by Cobain to knock it out of bounds.
Almost got there. That was a really long, flat pass there. That was right for the steal by Owens.
Devin Delzite will trigger it in to Logan Link. Oh, nice backdoor play. Easy two for Caden Bergman. Riders try to go the length of the floor with the pass. And I think we got a timeout called on the floor. So with 2:17 remaining here in the first quarter, the Riders 14, the Skins 10. We'll be back right after this.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Rider.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
14-10 on the American Legion scoreboard, 2:17 remaining here in the first quarter. Riders have a 4-point lead. They have the basketball. Cobain Owens will trigger it in. Turner, Hanksman, Payne, Haney, drop it down to Turner. Puts it on the floor, over to Owens. Drop it back down to Turner. Haney wasn't able to handle the pass. Turnover will give the ball back to St. Henry. Here comes Link. Bergman. Delzite with the basketball.
Oh, good hands by
nice
Noah
job
Payne.
by Noah Payne. Noah drives the paint, goes up off the glass. Nice basket by the 6'3 junior, Noah Payne.
It's a great transition offense there by the Riders.
Foul's going to be called on Noah Payne. There you see Noah's basket on the other end on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
I think Noah was seeing another steal there on the double team and picked himself a foul on that one. Got a little too greedy.
Logan Link with the basketball for St. Henry. He'll set up the offense. He's going to launch a three. Nope, off the iron. Rebound comes right back into the hands of Link. Goes up with a shot and got it. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Hanksman puts it on the floor. Haney, Payne. Hanksman's going to launch a three. Got it. A Fowler TD, 3-point goal. Go ahead.
Evan Hanksman just does not need much space to get that off.
Offensive rebound comes down to Delzite. Kick it back out to Bergman. 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Link with the ball on his hip. Now they're going to put Hanksman out on him. He'll go down low to Bowers. Triple teamed. And the Rider defense forces him into a travel, so the turnover will give the ball back to the Riders with 4.6 remaining as Brennan Steger checks in.
Riders switched mid-possession to a little 1-3-1 there, kind of stymied the Redskins and hit him with a trap. Really easy to trap out of 1-3-1.
Hanksman's going to launch one. Nope. Ooh. That horn sounds the ends of the first quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 19, the St. Henry Redskins 12. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this break.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call, 567-890.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's leads, second quarter just underway. Andy, anything stick out for you as far as numbers are concerned?
Well, as a former coach, I always like to look at rebounds. St. Henry had 6 in that first quarter, and St. Mary's 4. 2 offensive rebounds for St. Henry. Got to kind of lock that down, make them one and done.
St. Henry missed an opportunity on the other end. The Riders have the basketball. Drop it down to Turner. Noah Payne.
I think St. Henry's in a 2-3 here in this possession. Switched from man. They kind of struggled in the first quarter.
Chase Turner with the fall away. That will not go. Here comes Bergman. To Delzite. Three-point shot won't go. Bowers with the rebound. Goes up. Turner, I think, got a finger on it. Anksman comes away with it. Takes it to the hole. Ball fake. Goes up. Nice move by Evan Anksman.
It was a really good transition work by Evan Anksman, kind of going back and forth, making his defender commit to a side and then going right at him.
Bowers with the basketball.
Also want to give a shout out to Evan Anksman with that other 3 in the first quarter. Did tie Austin James's record. So his next one will set the new single season record.
Evan has the ball go between his legs. We've got a timeout called on the floor. So as the teams huddle up, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbut along with Derek J. and Andy Rammel, bringing you to this evening's ball game between the St. Mary's Rough Riders and the St. Henry Redskins. Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard 21-12. You can see the score in the upper right-hand portion of your screen. Logan Link with the basketball to Bowers.
St. Mary's back to man after a couple looks of 1-3-1.
Hayden Beckman with the left-handed layup off the glass.
Coach Hagemeyer, like many coaches, likes to, coach calls a timeout, switch defenses. During the timeout, they usually prepare for what you were just in.
It's interesting, their man-to-man defense has given up a lot of straight-line drives, so you might see some more zone from them.
Anksman for 3. Nope, that won't go. Rebound. Comes down to Curtis Putoff in the ball game for St. Henry. Cobain Owens with the steal. Goes down, passes it off to Stager for 3. Nope, won't go. Turner with the rebound. To Stager, got it. Nice offensive rebound by Turner. Nice dish to Stager, nice finish.
Oh, that was really good passing. Several really good passes. Owens with the excellent pass, and then Turner with another good pass there. It's pretty basketball.
Bowers. Just a strong move underneath. Split the defenders and put it off the glass.
Oh, that was really good footwork there. Using his pivot foot several times back and forth. That was really good.
Hanksman stops, turns, got it. Got the roll.
Those friendly rims there for Evan Hanksman on his senior night, being a friend.
13 points here in the first half for Evan Hanksman. Bikey goes up. Nice shot by Luke Bikey. His first 2 points.
Bikey's been pretty quiet here so far, especially for being a 15-point-a-game guy.
Noah Payne with a Fowler TV three-point goal. That helps.
Boy, that's really good to see. Noah Payne has not been shooting the ball well over the last couple weeks, so hopefully that's a confidence booster for him. Sometimes that's all you need as a shooter, just to see a bucket or two go in and suddenly you're a new player.
Luke Bikey from about 22 feet.
Not sure Coach Rosenbeck would be too happy with that shot. It was kind of forced.
Payne drop it down to Turner. Hanksman for three. That will not go. Loose ball picked up by Beckman. Here comes Logan Link. Ball is stolen.
Might see a dunk here.
Yes. Oh! Evan Hanksman with the...
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
Alrighty, we're back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court where Evan Hanksman, prior to the timeout, you'll see it right here on the steal, goes up with the slam.
Well, he took off from quite a ways away there. Wow. That was a good dunk.
Absolutely.
Another pregame key was getting those turnovers in transition, and you see the outcome of that. That's a pretty high percentage shot for that.
Yep.
And St. Mary's has forced 6 turnovers already, and a lot of them have been those transitional get the ball and get out and run, and that's normally what St. Henry likes to do. You kind of flip the script on them. That's a good thing to do.
Absolutely.
Yes, especially against a team that's usually high scoring, you kind of feel like you got to match it a little bit. Getting those easy looks is important.
3-point shot put up, won't fall by Curtis Putoff. Here comes the Riders. Steger. To Turner. To Payne. To Haney. Steger thought about a three, pulls it down.
Riders offense a little stagnant, maybe need a little more movement here.
Turner with a short jumper, got it. Chase Turner with 8 points here in the first half. Shot missed. Bowers goes up with a shot. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Owens. To Well, he just about ripped his hand off. Oh, he did. He did call a foul. Foul is going to be called on number 23.
Yep.
Carter LaGuire. Ball stole by LaGuire. And Bikey goes up with a shot and got it. Well,
kind of a careless pass there for the Riders, leading to, again, easy transition turnover.
Hanksman, Noah Payne, drop it down and watch behind you. Ball travels out of bounds. Good defense by Caden Bergman as he snuck around the backside of Turner and knocked the ball out of his hands, sailed out of bounds, but
that's got to be communicated by the guy who leaves. I think it was Owens. You got to yell double, double, double. That way the post player knows it's coming.
Payne goes up with the reverse. Got it. Nice shot by Cobain Owens. That's his 4th point here in the first quarter. Bowers launched one from no man's land. He misses. Here comes the Riders. 14-point lead for the Riders.
Seems like the Redskins have been launching a lot of threes here today.
Jace Turner for a Fowler TV 3-point goal. His 11th point. Shot put up by Evan Bowers, 6'2" senior. Connects his 8th point. 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Hanksman drop it down to Turner. Turner goes up, rolls around, does not go. Here comes Caden Bergman with the basketball. They'll slow it up. They may just go for one final shot here in the first half. Carter LaGuire will handle it. Get it back to Bergman. LaGuire. Bikey.
Well defended by the Riders.
LaGuire goes up. Shot. Stick back at the buzzer by Caden Bergman. We're at halftime with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 37, the St. Henry Redskins 24. We'll be back with halftime right after this.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
Hey Rider Nation, you interested in learning how to play pickleball or looking for a place to play? Check out Grand Lake Pickleball, the area's only indoor professional pickleball facility. Grand Lake Pickleball is located at 575 Greenville Road in St. Mary's. Find more information online at www.grandlakepickleball.com.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the public library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event. Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court, where we are at halftime, and the St. Mary's Rough Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard by a score of 37-24 over the St. Henry Redskins. We might also want to mention that tonight was senior night here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, where the seniors were recognized and their parents. We're going to go to that recognition, that ceremony, which took place between games here tonight. We're going to go to that right now. No.
This is Zoe Miller, I think the lone senior cheerleader for the Riders. Unfortunately, we don't have the audio for Rider Nation fans, so some of the information that they announced that we won't have, colleges and future plans, that kind of stuff, but we can give names.
Zoe is the only senior cheerleader that was recognized this afternoon. And, of course, the Riders will honor their 3 seniors as far as the basketball team is concerned. Evan Anksman. It's Cobain Owens. And Jace Turner with his parents. So that was the senior recognition that took place between the JV and the varsity contest. Here it's 37-24 at halftime. Let's take a look at some of the numbers in the first half. I'll turn it over to Andy. Andy, what you got?
We'll start off with St. Henry. Shooting a respectable 44% from the field, 12 for 27 total, but they are 0 for 10 from 3 by my count, which means they're 12 of 17 really, really well in the paint and giving us problems in that box that's down low there. But as long as they're not hitting those threes, we're able to pull away. They do have 12 rebounds and 7 turnovers. So again, St. Mary's is generating enough offense coming off those turnovers, which we want. Both Bergman and Bowers have 8 points apiece, so that's kind of about where you figure they would be. But our big guys are kind of outscoring them. If you look at us, we are St. Mary's is 15 for 26. We're really respectable, 57.7% from the field. We are 5 of 11 from the three-point line. And again, that just draws the guys away. And you're seeing St. Henry's not really doubling down on Jace, and that's because of the good shot selection we're making from the outside. You can't leave those guys. And so 5 of 11 for 3, that's good. Again, a respectable 10 for 15 from 2. We only have 2 turnovers.
Wow.
And again, if you would have told me at the start of the game that we were going to have 2 turnovers against St. Henry, I'd say we'd be pretty happy with that and take that in the locker room at halftime all day long. I do have to give a bit of a shout out to some of our non-scoring moments. Derek was alluding to Cobain Owens not having some things that don't show up in the stat report. I thought he made some really good choices to not shoot the ball in moments that were where he had guys flying at him, made the extra pass, and kept the flow of the offense going. I thought that's a huge thing for a senior, especially on senior night. You like to kind of see your name go up there for putting the ball through the hoop sometimes. That was really disciplined, really well-played offense. And again, I think defensively with them not doubling down on Jace, getting post touches and then kicking it out to open looks, and Noah Payne knocking down some big shots. And I think that's huge for where we're at here.
I think you're right, especially passing. I thought they've passed the ball really well here tonight. Several extra passes. Obviously, Cobain Owens with several, but I remember Noah Payne had one, and Jace Turner had one where they had decent looks, but passed it up for an even better look. So I've been really impressed with how they've passed it. Been very unselfish with that, which is always a recipe for good offense.
You just can't rest on a 13-point lead at halftime, though, against a team like St. Henry, with athletes all over and scorers that they can get back in this really quick. So you have to keep doing the things you're doing, controlling the ball on offense, making smart passes, crisp passes, sharing the ball. And then defensively, I think if we can stop their straight line drive stuff and keep them out of that box, force them to hit some outside shots, not that they're not capable, but they definitely prefer to attack the basket. So if we can limit that, I think you can see this lead, be sustained and maybe even grow a little bit.
Did you by chance give individuals scoring?
The two leaders for St. Henry, Bergman and Bowers for 8. I have Beckman for 2 and Link for 2, and then Bikey for 4. For St. Mary's, you got leader Evan Anksman with 15, followed by Jace Turner with 11, then 5 from Noah Payne, 4 from Cobain Owens, and 2 from Steger. Again, you like to see those secondary scoring options put that 5, 6, 7, 8 points
Absolutely.
in for a game.
Absolutely.
That's tough to defend, and you win a lot of ball games if you can do that.
And Evan has 3 3-pointers on the game for today, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so still tied with Austin James. His next one will be the new season record.
Well, both teams have returned to the floor in preparation of second half action. We're going to step away for a quick break. We're going to come back with the second half right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Rider.
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court as Noah Payne will trigger it in as we start the second half. I'm going to give a special shout out and congratulations to Claire Turner. Claire will not be with the girls Lady Riders on Thursday as she will be partaking in the state swim meet in Canton. I believe that's where it's at, isn't it, Canton?
Yep.
Next Thursday night, so we wish her all the best as she qualified for the state swimming meet in Canton. 3-point goal off the bat by Evan Bowers, and that's not what you want to see.
Yeah, that is not an ideal start. Kind of the two killers there, turnovers and then giving up an easy 3 in transition.
And Logan Link's going to be tagged with the fouls. He reached behind.
Noah Payne got very lucky there. In transition, especially when a team's pressing like that, once you get it across half court, you have to know that the other team is coming behind you and protect the ball. Wasn't very ready for that, but got bailed out with a little foul there.
Owens to Payne. Down to Turner. I'll tell you what.
That was a good aggressive move. Caught it and just boom, went right to the rim.
Well, of course, if we get to see this on the replay, Evan Bowers puts his elbow right up, and
that's a thick elbow.
It is a thick elbow. Ball loose on the floor. Timeout called by St. Henry. They'll retain possession when we come back from the break. We'll do that right after this.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek J. and Andy Rammel. Glad to have you along wherever you may be watching. Bowers puts it on the floor.
Good pass.
Kicks it in the corner to Bergman. Three-point shot won't go. Bowers goes up. Strong got it. He's a big physical specimen underneath the glass.
I think he got away with a little bit of a push on Jace Turner. May have gotten a little push in the back, but he did use his strength there.
Steger to Owens. Hanksman in and out, and does not fall. Bowers comes up with the basketball.
Boy, it seemed like that was halfway down, didn't it?
It did. Bowers loses the basketball. They pick it up. He's got it again. Bikey for three. Rolls around, won't go. Nobody boxes out. That was an easy basket for Caden Bergman.
His offensive rebounds really, really killing the Riders here so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, bad combination of turnovers and offensive rebounds down on the other end. Like to see a post touch here, get it settled down. That's good. Jace has to feel that there's four guys on him there, though, and try and find that open man.
Exactly.
A lot of standing and watching on the St. Mary's offense right now, and this seems to be the time when we get into trouble with that. Quick sub here with Alex Haney coming back into the game. He brings a lot of energy. See if he can get that going.
Hanksman will trigger it in. Noah Payne, drop it back down to Hanksman. Against Spike, he goes up off the glass, partially blocked, but he got more arm than ball. So Evan Hanksman will go to the line. You'll see it there on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay.
That was a good call. I don't think Coach Rosenbeck liked the call, but as you could see on the replay, a lot of arm. Good call.
Free throw by Hanksman is good. He'll get one more. Riders back up by 7.
Hanksman, very, very reliable free throw shooter, 83% on the year.
17 points for Evan. Bikey goes up with a shot. Nice little baby hook by Luke Bikey. Pressure being applied by the St. Henry Redskins. Over to Hanksman, puts it on the floor to Turner, goes up off the glass too. That was pretty.
Oh, that was a great pass by Evan Hanksman in transition. Finding Jace Turner using the 2-on-1 to their advantage.
Hanksman steals it, goes up, slams it through. That's a pretty high percentage shot, don't you think, Andy?
Oh, that looked good.
He's had a few of those this
yes,
year, and that's nice.
It's exciting. It's an exciting part of the game, I think.
It's a big weapon to have his wingspan up at the top of this 3-2 zone that
exactly.
we're running. He seems to get a lot of those runouts. Can't let it get in there, though.
Shot put up and in by Evan Bowers. There was a foul on the play. It'll count. Foul's going to be called on Brennan Steger.
That's kind of the downside of playing the 3-2 like the Riders do. You know, with Evan Hanksman being that high, you're going to tip some passes, force a longer reversal, but it leaves the middle of the zone wide open, and Evan Bowers found the soft spot.
Bowers connects on the free throw.
Bowers, for such a wide body, has really good feet.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't, aside from that early on, what we thought was an offensive foul that went the other way, he really doesn't get out of control.
Evan Hanksman, I think, got a little lucky. Could have called him for a charge there. I think there was pretty good position. But we'll take it. Send him to the line. He's a great free throw shooter.
They owe him one from the first half anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He hits the first. He'll get one more. St. Henry has 5 team fouls, so the Riders will be in the double bonus for the remainder of the quarter. And Hanksman hits both of them.
Looks like Ryder switching to a little 1-3-1 here, giving Coach Rosenbeck a little of his own medicine. A lot of times the Redskins like to use that 1-3-1, at least in past years. They haven't done much of it this year.
Nice job by Turner to step in front of the pass. Here comes Stager.
Oh, great hands.
Ball knocked away by Beckman. Here comes the Skins with LaGuire. Pass underneath to Bikey. Nice reverse move by Luke Bikey. St. Henry's not going away, are they?
Nope. Ryder's giving up way too much penetration there. Kind of tough to play the zone if you're going to give up that much penetration.
Can't let them get down into that box.
Stager drops it to Turner. To Angsman. Launches a three. Nope, will not go. Good job by Alex Haney on the offensive glass. Gives it to Angsman and count it. Nice offensive rebound by Haney. Nice dish to Angsman. Nice finish, and he'll go to the line to shoot one.
That's those energy plays you see from Haney. You know, that's just grit. He really has no business getting that rebound based on his size and sometimes his strength, but he just plays with all heart.
That was just hard pursuit.
Angsman extends the Ryder lead back to 10, 48-38. Bikey. 6'5" seniors a long way away from the basket. McGuire. Bikey's going to launch a three. So we got a big man that can shoot a three too. So Luke Bikey hits a three. Haney drops it to Turner. Back to Haney. Shot by Angsman won't fall.
Ooh,
and
heads
Angsman
up.
steals it. And almost has it, steals back. He's got Noah Payne backside. Nice job. There you see it on our Larry Schaff Auto Sale replay. Nice finish by Noah Payne.
That was Cobain Owens making a really
that's what I said.
cut. Yeah.
Cobain.
It was a great pass by Angsman. Could have taken it himself, but doing the unselfish thing.
Well, he is just a bull.
But there's a lot of contact there to not call.
Exactly.
Not quite sure if it was offensive or defensive, but a lot of bodies flying to not blow the whistle.
That might have been why there was no whistle, because
didn't know who to call it on.
Yeah. Unclear who gained the advantage there.
2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Riders up 50-41. Bowers. Bikey for three. Got it. When they start to hit the three consistently, that'll draw them real close to the Riders. So.
Yeah, and Bikey's a 35% three-point shooter on the season, so that is not unusual.
And Jace Turner answers, and St. Mary's wants a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
52-44 on the American Legion scoreboard, 1:33 remaining here in the third quarter.
We have a 50-50 winner. Winning 50-50 ticket is St. Henry Red. Ticket number 732184.
As I mentioned, St. Henry has 5 team fouls, and that puts St. Mary's in the double bonus for the remainder of the quarter.
I think this is a big defensive possession here. St. Henry's come out with a flurry. They're shooting the ball pretty well this quarter. If you can
Scored
get a
20
stop
points
here,
already.
Yeah, get a stop here and a good rebound.
Oh, little shuffle.
Pretty smooth move.
Here comes Hanksman, goes up with a shot, and there's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be called on Caden Bergman. We'll see it here on our instant replay.
Oh. I think that looked pretty clean. That was really actually pretty impressive there by Bergman, giving up a lot of inches. They list him at 6 foot, giving up over 7 inches. To get up there and make contact with the ball there, it's pretty impressive.
Hanksman misses the first free throw, rarity for Evan, and he hits the second. Logan Link will slow it up.
Back to the 3-2 zone for St. Mary's.
Bergman, Bowers. Oh, whistle and a foul, but Caden Bergman had an opportunity for an easy 2, but he was fouled.
That was way too easy.
Yeah,
for the Riders.
Yep.
Owens has got to slide down and take that away on the backside. When help side rotates over to take penetration, he's got to slide down in front of Bergman.
Caden Bergman hits the free throw. Evan Bowers checks out. Hayden Beckman checks in, as does Curtis Putoff.
Bergman 70% from the line on the season.
It's them both, 53-46, 49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Riders, I would guess, look to take the last shot of the quarter here. 7-point lead, 30 seconds left here. Be a big momentum shift here if the Riders can get a good bucket within the last few seconds.
Noah Payne with the basketball. Turner. Owens all the way out. That's a
dangerous
risky pass, absolutely. Hanksman, nice ball fake, goes up with a shot, won't go. 2 seconds remaining. That horn sounds the end of the third quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 53, the St. Henry Redskins 46. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after this.
Did you know teen drivers represent the highest risk age group involved in automobile accidents? Because of this, an in-person teen driver education program is extremely important, and Capabilities Driving School is here to help. Capabilities now administers the Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicle Driving Test for our students and the general public to obtain their driving licenses. Call us today at 419-394-0003 extension 1300 to enroll or learn more about the services that Capabilities Driving School has to offer.
Hey Rider Nation, you interested in learning how to play pickleball or looking for a place to play? Check out Grand Lake Pickleball, the area's only indoor professional pickleball facility. Grand Lake Pickleball is located at 575 Greenville Road in St. Mary's. Find more information online at www.grandlakepickleball.com.
Back with the fourth and final quarter. Andy, anything that sticks out as far as numbers?
Again, I know we're harping on these turnovers. St. Mary's had 2 at half and 3 in that quarter. And then St. Henry came out of their three-point shooting slump. They were 3 for 5 that quarter, ending their 0 for 10 start. And that's a bad combination. That's big defense right there for Jace Turner to
nice block on
get
Bauer.
that out of there.
Down to Turner. To Haney. Noah Payne. Owens down to Turner. He's got Noah Payne right behind him. Got it. He saw him.
He did a good job keeping his head up there. Anytime you have a double team, keep your head up. Somebody's obviously open.
Noah Payne with his 7th point. Good outing for Noah. Link to Bikey. He's going to launch a 3. Nope, too hard. Rebound, Turner.
That was a good rebound.
Hanksman. Ball stolen. Here comes Putoff. Give it to Bowers. Oh, they had an easy two. They lost it. Still going to retain possession. Last touch by Cobain Owens. Boy, the Rough Riders did a good job of preventing St. Henry to get an easy basket.
That's great hustle by Bowers to keep that ball in bounds, though. I'm not sure how he avoided the end line there.
Put off. Shot put up by Bowers. In and out, won't go. Ball tipped up in the air. St. Mary's ball. Noah Payne to Anksman. Oh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, got to go up with
yeah,
that.
Sometimes you just got to shoot it. Nice job by Anksman to Payne. Rolls in and got it. A Fowler TV 3-point goal. That was big.
Yeah, big shot, stretching the lead back to double digits.
Foul's going to be called on Anksman for reaching in. Yeah, let's go back and talk about the shot that Alex Haney passed up. You know, sometimes you just have to shoot him.
Yeah, I know he's typically not a big offensive threat, but you're not going to get a whole lot better look than he was going to get there.
And you see a lot of teams when they have a 10, 12-point lead going into the fourth, take the air out of the ball, and it totally changes the focus. If St. Henry does happen to snuggle up the lead there, it's really hard to get started back up. You got to keep that. You don't want to force shots here, but you got to keep a scoring mentality. And again, another one of those turnovers. This one's a dead ball turnover, not quite as problematic, but
yeah, but it was an unforced turnover. Those drive coaches nuts when you turn the basketball over and there's really no reason to. In the corner it goes to Delzite, all the way across it goes to Bikey. Shot up, nope, won't go. Rebound. Last touch by St. Henry. St. Mary's will have the basketball. St. Henry had a couple of shots at it. Stager all the way down by himself. Now you can't tell me he didn't get it. He got all ball. Looked like he tore his wrist off. Anksman will trigger it in. Down to Turner. Needs help. Kick it back out to Anksman for three. No, won't go. Rebound. Good defense by the Rough Riders. Gets a turnover from St. Henry. Here comes Owens. Down to Anksman. Noah Payne. He'll swing it back out to Owens. Ball just picked out of the hands of Anksman. Caden Bergman comes down the floor, drives the paint. Good defense by Noah. Throws it back in. Bikey has it to Link. Link's going to launch a three. Nope, won't go. Foul's going to be called on Brennan Stager.
Brennan Stager, the second, team second.
St. Henry has one timeout. The Riders have three. 4:30 remaining here in the basketball game. Link for three. Got it. No. That was a rainmaker. Evan Anksman goes up. Foul called, so he'll go to the line and shoot two.
Good look ahead there by Cobain Owens, finding the open Anksman.
Anksman will shoot two. Yes, 25 on the night, make it 26.
This is the junction where free throws start to take just a bit more focus, and your legs are a little tired. Your mind is fatigued, and you got to bear down, and that's 2 big free throws from a senior. That's what you need in these critical moments of the game.
Absolutely. Timeout called on the floor. St. Mary's leads 60-46. We'll be back.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
4:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fellas, what did the Riders have to do to hang on to this one in the end?
Really, it's going to come down to, like we talked to most broadcasts, free throws and turnovers. You got to hang on to the ball, and when they get fouled, go to the free throw line and knock them down. You know, will they have to score some from the field? Maybe a couple times, but, you know, with a 14-point lead, 4 minutes left, they're probably going to be fouling here relatively soon, within a minute or two.
Those shots from the field are going to be the open layups on the backside after a post touch or a really
after
good basket
a press,
cut.
you know, and you get it back into the half court.
We kind of talked during the break about the one timeout that St. Henry has. That could loom big in this game.
Yeah, oftentimes, especially in high school, because the clock doesn't automatically stop under a minute like it does in college and in the NBA. You want to stop the clock if you're pressing and fouling and all that kind of stuff, and the Redskins won't be able to do that. So they'll lose a lot of time in the last couple minutes that they could have saved.
Pass comes into Carter LaGuire. He'll run the point. Bikey thought about a three, pulled it down as Angstman put a hand in his face. LaGuire, Bikey.
A lot of backside cuts against our zone that are St. Henry's not taking advantage of them. I see there's some open looks back there.
Bikey launches one. Does not go. It sails off the hand of Delvin Delzite. And here comes Noah Payne in the game for the Riders.
And that's what you want the zone to do right there. You know, if Bikey wants to take a 25-footer, let him take it. That's a pretty low percentage shot for basically everyone.
Especially after running 10, 15 seconds off the clock, just kind of casually passing it around the perimeter.
Angstman, nice ball fake, goes up and in.
That was cagey. Knew what the guy was doing, stopped, took a nice jump stop shot fake, get an easier look.
Again, those are those field goals we're talking about from the floor. That's not a happy moment turnover right there.
Yeah, the game's kind of getting out of reach here for the Redskins. They would need a pretty desperate run here to turn things around. 16-point deficit with just over 3 minutes left.
They're defensively starting to take more chances. That shows you that too. They're reaching and running at guys a little differently.
In the corner to Angstman, drives down the lane off the glass. Easy two for Evan Angstman.
Right there, Evan scored 30 points on the game, but the 31st point ties him with John Kinzel for 9th all-time in scoring.
Shot put up by Bowers, won't go. Ball stolen by Link. One nice move by Carter LaGuire.
This is a time in the game where you can spread the ball like this, and you can take a little bit of the air out of it now.
Yep.
It just becomes a matter of time. You just can't get enough possessions to to really put heat on people. And so if you can spend 20 or so seconds, it's big.
A little bit of a different story if your lead was only 4 or 5 points, but when you're up this much, definitely take the air out of the ball, make them foul you.
Shot put up, nice pass by Jace Turner. Evan Angstman having himself a ball game with 33 points, 66-48.
Now at 9:53 on his career, sole possession of 9th, and now approaching that big milestone of 4 digits.
Evan Angstman whistled for the foul. And Evan's going to go to the bench, gets a nice round of applause from this crowd.
Nice to see Evan have such a nice game here on his senior night after having such a good season on the year so far. 20.8 points per game, just over 5 boards a game, 40% from the three-point line. Just really good numbers overall, so nice to see him have a good night.
Well, here we go. Looks like Aiden Meinerding in the ball game and Keaton Fishball.
Always good to see coaches get their seniors out like that during the game so that they can get the special round of applause.
Right. Missed shot by the Skins, picked up by Stager.
Yeah, those subs are always good unless you're the stat boy. Then it complicates things a little bit.
That's right. Noah Payne. And Coach Dan Hagemeyer is going to put 3 more and get the rest of his starters off the floor. Underneath, Payne up and in. We've got substitutions coming in. Casey Gross, 0. Also Clayton Rhodes and Blake Dingledine.
In all seriousness, these late-minute subs are really important. Getting these guys, these young guys, used to being on this court in front of the varsity crowd.
Carter LaGuire with the 2 points, I believe.
Yep, they're going to give it to him.
Yep. And foul was called on Keaton Fishbach. Shot up, free throw won't go. Rebound St. Henry.
Yeah, you're right, Andy. Getting these extra minutes will kind of decrease some of those jitters next year in those first games or 2 as a varsity player. Those jitters will definitely be there, but it decreases a little bit because now you've played on the varsity floor in front of a varsity crowd.
Aiden Meinerding is going to put the ball on his hip. Fans across the way starting to make their way to the exit. The St. Mary's Rough Riders will run their record to 15-6 on the season. With a 68-52 win over the visiting St. Henry Redskins. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, take a look at statistics, have some final comments, and wrap this up from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. We'll do all of that when we come back.
Hey Rider Nation, you interested in learning how to play pickleball or looking for a place to play? Check out Grand Lake Pickleball, the area's only indoor professional pickleball facility. Grand Lake Pickleball is located at 575 Greenville Road in St. Mary's. Find more information online at www.grandlakepickleball.com.
Well, hey there, Aaron High, the car guy here. At Schaff Auto Sales, we're a big supporter of the St. Mary's Theater and the Grand Opera House. So much so that we're proud to be the sponsor of the St. Mary's Theater Courtesy Shuttle. If you need assistance getting to and from the theater, just meet us at the pickup location located in the public library parking lot on Chestnut Street. We'll take you there and bring you back. For more information, visit the website, grandoperahouselive.com. See you at the next event. Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989 with your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Here at Schaff Auto Sales, our customers already know we have a great selection and great prices, and that has them jumping at the chance to get a great deal. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see me, Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court, where the St. Mary's Rough Riders have won both games. No, they've split 1-1. JV's lost 72-56. Varsity wins 68-52. Want to remind everybody that Scriptless in Seattle, a improvisational comedy, will be taking place at the Grand Lake Theater, the St. Mary's Theater. I believe it's this Sunday. And check our Facebook page for times, or Grand Lake Opera House Facebook page for the times of that. And of course, we also have, and want to make mention of the Rider Rewind that is coming up, I think the following Sunday. And it'll be Salina St. Mary's vintage basketball from the 50-51 season, 52-54, and 55-56, I believe. So if you get an opportunity, a free will offering just to get in and watch, it should be excellent time of watching historical Rough Rider basketball. But here again, 68-52, and let's take a look at some of the numbers. Here's Andy.
Starting off for St. Henry, Evan Bowers led the way with 16 points, followed by Caden Bergman with 12. Luke Bikey had 14. Then Caden Bergman with 12. Carter Laguerre had 4, and Brady Swartz 2, Logan Link 2, and Beckman 2. For them, the story that caused St. Mary's some trouble was the 10 offensive rebounds they were able to get. They did out-rebound St. Mary's 19-17. They were able to limit their turnovers in the second half to 5 for a total of 12 for the game. They did a really nice job in that third quarter of pushing pushing the Riders, cut it to 7, I believe, at one point, and had a good run at it. They did only still make 3 of 21 three-pointers.
Ouch.
And again, during that run, they were 3 of 5 in the third quarter, and then 0 for the rest of the game. 0 for 16 for the rest of the game, and that's huge if you can defend the three-point line like that. For St. Mary's, led by Evan Enksman's 33, he did have 3 three-pointers on the night. I believe all those were in the first half. Jace Turner had a really fundamental and solid 15, followed by that third option. Tonight it was Noah Payne with 12 points. Cobain had a really important 6. Again, I think that was a measured 6, a leadership kind of 6. That was really good.
Played a good game.
And then Stager had the other 2 for the team. Again, we talked about turnovers. They ended with 10, so they had 8 in the second half. Again, 2 in the first half was probably better than they could have expected. Again, 8 in the second. You'd probably like to cut that in half, and then you'd feel really good about about handling it. But again, anytime you can play a team the talent of St. Henry and limit yourself to 10 turnovers in a game, and more importantly, very few transition looks. I think I don't have the stats for that, but I think St. Mary's outscored them in transition turnover points.
Absolutely.
I'd feel pretty confident betting on that. Again, if I had my spotter Carol Brown here, I think we'd have all those numbers perfected. And these we have to put the disclaimer that these are
there you go.
Unofficial. But St. Mary's has to be really happy with their effort, offensively especially. I thought they took really smart, really in the flow shots. They attacked the basket, and when when St. Henry was able to cut it to 7, you rely on post touches and going 9 of 10 from the free throw line to stabilize it. And a lot of that was senior Evan Enksman stepping to the line and knocking down some pretty big free throws to just kind of
steady the ship,
keep St. Henry at arm's length, never really get to a point where you were really frightened that they were going to take the lead. They did put a nice run. You got to give St. Henry credit for their effort. They didn't down 13 at half. We were talking. We knew they'd come out with a renewed aggression, and they did that. They were able to cut it in half and feel like if you were on that coaching staff, you have to feel good about that third quarter effort, and just probably hope that you don't shoot 0 for 16 from the three-point line for the rest of the game.
Right. Derek, your thoughts as the Riders will get ready to take on Salina in their season finale next Friday night?
Yeah, just a good overall round win. Like I had mentioned pregame, was a little worried after the 2 overtimes last night. How are they going to come out? But they came out really strong. That's a sign of a good senior-led team to do something like that. And it bodes well for next week. I think Salina will put a tough team. They're physical and athletic, so they have a week to prepare for that. And, that'll be a fun one.
Well, next week the Rider Nation station will cover the first round of the girls sectional basketball tournament as the Lady Riders will host the Kenton Lady Wildcats. We'll have that ball game for you here from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Then the following night on Friday, the boys will wind up their regular season as they will host the Salina Senior Bulldogs in the final basketball game of the regular season. That's going to do it for us here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. I want to thank Kelly J. and Mark Huber for all their fine work on camera, Logan Yelton pushing all the buttons, and my colleagues Derek J. and Andy Rammel. Once again, our final scores. In the JV contest, St. Henry defeats St. Mary's 72-56, and in the varsity contest, the Riders run their record to 15-6 overall with a 68-52 win over the St. Henry Redskins. Until next week, everyone, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.